This is like exactly what I've been doing in my entire life. So let's go through it and see.
Start a YouTube channel, but you're lost. There's tons
Yes.
of videos and you're getting overwhelmed. But don't
Yes.
worry, I got you. And by end of this video, you will exactly know where to start, what to do, and how to do it. This is the only video you need to watch to start and grow your YouTube channel. So
Okay.
how and where to start?
Let's start a YouTube
First
channel.
of all, we need to understand how the algorithm works so that you won't get emotional and blame the algorithm for hating you and not recommending your video to other people like I used to do. It initially starts
No, me and the algorithm, we have to fucking fight.
by testing your video with a small audience. It observes their reaction, you know, how long they watch the video, whether they like it, share it, comment, and so on. And based on the response, the algorithm determines who else to recommend the video to. That's why it sometimes takes time for videos to gain views, because YouTube needs time to figure out the right audience. So for lucky channels, the algorithm might find the right audience immediately, and
Okay.
for those unlucky people, it might take some time. That's why it's important to focus on what you can control and be patient. And if you improve your video with each upload,
This setup would drive me crazy. I can't work on laptops. I don't get it. Like, if I had to and I was traveling or something, and I don't travel, obviously, but if I did, I would just not do anything because I do not know how to use a laptop. It functionally does not work in my brain.
and remain
Enemies to
patient,
lovers,
you're
yeah.
already ahead of 90% of people. So my advice would be stop crying, improve your videos, and keep going. And I need
Fuck! First step, stop crying, improve your videos. Let's keep going just in case.
So why do most people fail on YouTube? Title, thumbnail, hook, and editing are important for sure, but there is a one crucial element most people skip, and that's why most people fail on YouTube, and that is personal branding. So there are already established amazing creators out there. So why should people watch someone new, less
Branding.
experienced, and unknown? We need to give people a reason to watch us and remember us. If you were a copy of any other YouTuber
Okay.
out there, you will just drown in the content sea. So how
Reason number one. That's the end of the stream. Bye.
In my opinion, it's done through personal branding. Personal branding is the thing that will differentiate you from the crowd. And there's a whole depth to personal branding, but the most important thing you need to identify is your main message. Let's say you get the chance to scream to the whole world and everyone is listening to you carefully.
Okay.
What would be something you would say in one sentence? For example,
What would I say if I could say one thing to the whole world? You know what would be? This is not part of the whole make a YouTube channel thing. I'm distracted, all right? This would be the most destructive thing to say to the entire world. Your religion was right. Do it. What would happen? What would happen? Like, there's people right now thinking like they're religious or they're not, but like if they hear a word from fucking God, they would be like, oh shit. And then whatever they're thinking of, and you say do it, so much good, so much bad would happen all at the exact fucking same time. I don't know. That's probably what I would say. Just for the lulz, just to see what happens.
example, for me, resilience and not giving up are my main core values for life, and I also try to send that message with my videos too. I've been doing YouTube since 2016, and for the first 4 years, I didn't even hit 1,000 subscribers. I remember the days where I was getting like maybe 36 views or something, and
Damn. 36 views is a lot to me. Jeez.
and people made fun of me because I was in high school. Like, imagine that environment. But I still kept going because I didn't care.
Wait, I think I started making YouTube videos in, I think it was 2007. Oh my god,
And
I'm
now-
fucking old!
We are at 1.3 million. And also another thing can be, I couldn't get into my dream uni at my first try. And even people on my YouTube comments made fun of me, you know, said that I'm actually a lazy and stupid and stuff like that. But I didn't give up. And I eventually got in. Another thing is my dad got scammed by my uncle. And our family almost went like bankrupt. And
I want to bring extra attention to this spot of hair. That's all.
talked about it quite a lot of times, I think, on my channel. But I still decided to keep going and
Reminds me
make
of
money
anime,
online
like-
and support my family. I never give up like no matter what, till the day I die. And that's my core value and also important part of my personal branding. Whether I'm talking about like diet, whether I'm talking about exercising, online business, YouTube video creation, I try to give that main message through all of my videos so that my personal branding stays consistent. So now, stop the video and think about
Stop the video. I think she just wants to actually say something.
yours. What is your core value? Let's talk about an important question that people
She's asking too many questions.
always ask. How to pick a niche?
Why should somebody watch? What's my core value? What would I say to the entire world?
Do you need to niche down? In my opinion, don't pick a niche. First, identify your target audience. So some YouTubers continually thrive even after years of publishing, while others blow up and then tank. The difference, in my opinion, lies in focusing on your target avatar rather than a niche. If you stick to one niche, you risk becoming repetitive. However, if you identify your target avatar and create videos that cater their interests, then you can evolve alongside your audience. So
The target avatar, I think you're talking about like, what kind of person do you want to make a video for? Fucking weeb, degenerate, low-life scum. Those are the kind of people I want to make, the kinds of people I want to make videos for.
keep in mind who you're making videos for. You need to understand your target avatar, like considering their gender, age, location, occupation, fears, goals, and values. And one of the most important aspects is identifying your target avatar's problems. Why? It's based on actually human psychology. When someone helps us or
I can't take anything seriously. I think that's my biggest problem, because all this obviously good information that's happening. My brain's like, what is the silliest fucking answer I could possibly come up with? Like, what? How would you help them, right? I would make a channel about how to stop watching anime. Like,
provides us with something value, we naturally want to give back. For example, if somebody compliments you, says like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty," so you'll be more likely to compliment them back. Even if you don't think so, you might say like, "You look nice too." So for YouTube, if you solve their problem, right, or if you give some sort of a value with your videos, in return, you will get more engagement, and maybe they will subscribe to your channel. And if they really love your videos and really find value, they might become loyal viewers. This giving value first, solving their problem first, is the core principle for building your audience and growing your following, not on YouTube, but on any platform. So after you identify your target avatar's problem, try to identify why they aren't able to achieve the results they want. And
isn't this for like if you want to become a sort of like guru or teacher or therapist kind of content creator? Like, usually people just like watch things because they're bored, right? Like I don't watch the biggest YouTuber on the planet. I don't watch a Mr. Beast video thinking like, what is this solving in my life, you know? So I'm kind of getting lost with this point, but
objections they might have, and figure out how you can assist them. Let's say if you have a fitness channel, and if you're helping people lose weight,
I guess you can assist people with their boredom.
Why is your target avatar not able to lose weight? Is it because they're binge eating? Is it because they have bad relationship with their body?
Yes.
Is it because they just don't know how to cook healthy?
Yes.
Food. It can be various reasons, right? So, for example, for my channel, one of the biggest issues my target
you can give one idea, or let's
is
hear it.
procrastination, task management, and getting overwhelmed, because these are the things that I struggle with. I struggled with it my whole life too. So first, I experimented with a bunch of stuff, read all the books that you can ever imagine, and shared the things that worked for me. And as you can see from all these videos, I always talk about those. So I'm kind of like experimenting them on myself. If you have already solved the problem that you want to talk about, let's say you are overweight, and you lost weight and you want to help people, then identify the reason why they're struggling it and how you can help them.
Okay, I think this is
achieved the goal that you want to teach to people, then first achieve it, and then identify the reason
a bad step for me, but let's keep going.
And share that knowledge with other people. What equipment and tools do you need? Gear does matter, okay? But now listen, you might think that cool, like transitions, super high quality camera is the most important thing when it comes to, even though gear does matter, it's not the camera, it's the audio. So for
I remember back when I was creating The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess walkthrough gameplay videos in like grade 6. I was so worried about the fucking how it looked, obviously, because I was pointing at, it was a knockoff of a camera brand called Flip. It was a knockoff of one of those, and I was pointing it at my TV because I didn't know what a capture card was and I didn't have a computer. But I watch videos all the time that have terrible quality on, like, you don't want to watch the video, you know?
Think about the
Okay. You know, if you have
Okay.
bad quality audio, no one cares about your 4K camera or cool drone shots or over the top transitions. It doesn't
Legit.
matter.
Okay,
You don't
that's good.
necessarily need to buy a super expensive mic, but make sure to invest on it if you're serious about YouTube. And here are some of my favorites. One of the easiest way to elevate your content quality is using the power of music. Lickd is a unique music platform that allows creators to license mainstream music whilst being protected from copyright claim. Click the link in my description for a limited time offer of 14-day free trial. Sign up now while the offer lasts and elevate your content to the next level. Now it's time to talk about camera recommendations.
Camera? I assume she's gonna say just use your phone.
On one of the latest smartphones, there is no need to buy a camera if you're just starting out. In my
Phones
opinion.
are ridiculously good now.
I began this channel like using Sony Z1 and continue to use it. I think around like I reached 300 or maybe even 500k subscribers.
I would even say if you have a flagship smartphone from at least the last 4 or 5 years, like a 0 subscriber Andy like me,
that your camera can record more than 30 minutes. And here are
Start.
some of my
Yeah, okay, here's the chart. Here's the whole chart. So you got fucking broke, use your phone. But here is still like a $1,000 phone. But if you already have a phone and you're broke, then phone. Got it. I have a phone, and I also have another phone, and I also have an iPad. So I have a couple cameras here, and I still record 0 videos.
beginners to consider. For the
No, I upload 0 videos. I record a lot of videos.
lighting, I recommend getting a softbox because it simplifies dealing with changes in sunlight, which can be a hassle to manage and distracting.
I do not know how to use
source
Source Filmmaker
and you
now.
don't need to purchase anything overly expensive. Like starting with a softbox, a random softbox.
I like
from
Miku
Amazon
Dance
or
better.
Uber or Godox is a good choice. While I'm a fan of aperture, if you're a beginner, like don't stress about investing in premium lighting. You have time. So how to create a video? Let's talk
This is the step. This is the fucking step I need right here. I'm listening.
about the actual video creation process. The
I'm sitting on a
first
sweater.
step is idea generation. And for idea generation, you need to capture, and capture. If you can tell me 10 YouTubers, those that have similar target audiences like you, in 10 seconds in your head, you're not doing enough market research. You need to know the ins and outs of YouTube, because to be a good producer, you need to be a good consumer first.
Let me see how much YouTube I watch. Hold on. How much of a disgusting consumer I am. As you see here, last 7 days, 33 hours and 21 minutes.
Because to get
Shut up!
Creativity really comes with practice. One tip that I highly recommend is to open a new YouTube account where you only watch videos that your target avatar would watch, so that you can see how their homepage looks like from their eyes. And you'll be able to understand YouTube trends and recommendations.
I actually have done this step. I have a YouTube channel, completely different algorithm and recommendations and stuff, because I only watched like videos I want to study and like how to edit
From
and
your target's
shit.
view. And whenever you see a video that inspires you, save it to a one dedicated place so that you can go back and work on it later. Now let's talk about thumbnail creation. Title and thumbnail is essentially your pitch to the viewer. If they find it interesting, right? If you have a good title and a good thumbnail, they might click on it. If not, they move on.
I made a video last year, right? It was about trying to get back into skateboarding after not doing it for like 10 years and seeing if my fat ass can actually leave the ground, basically. And I wanted to make a thumbnail. I had 3 ideas. Me, like a silhouette of me like standing on a skateboard, and the skateboard is broken in the middle. And then it just says 300 pounds, like, like in the background, like up in the air. Second idea, just close up of a face with a broken skateboard, like cracked over my head like this. Third idea would be just do a big pose on the skateboard, crop me out, put it at like the top of a mega ramp or something, like a really, really high ramp, and bulge me out to look a little bigger, like even bigger, I should say, with like a scared look on my face. So those are my 3 ideas for the video, and I just haven't finish the video.
You know, you think that if your video is so valuable, really edited nicely, you can have a crappy title and thumbnail. No. If they're not interested in it, if you don't have an audience yet, you can't do that. And one of the mistakes I used to make is think about title and thumbnail after I created the video. Even if you might not create the complete thumbnail before scripting, at least have an idea of what you're going to do, like what kind of thumbnail you're going to do at least.
Oh,
and
she
I
moved
like
it. She moved the hair
on
thing
my iPad and have rough idea, and I make sure to come up with at least 5 different titles for each video and put the thumbnail next to other people, right? Like once I create the thumbnail, I put it to the similar YouTubers that post like similar videos, and I try to compare it so that I can see whether it stands out. And let's say when I compare like my thumbnail to other YouTubers and it doesn't really stand out, then I try to improve that thumbnail by trial and error. Some people can record a whole video with just bullet points and fix it in production, but I personally prefer writing my script word by word. For example, I also written the script word by word. I sometimes like do freestyle in between the script, but I make sure that I write the script so that I won't ramble and I know exactly what I'm talking about. Sure,
scripting is probably the most enjoyable part for me. Because in my brain, I can just have all the expectations just fluttering off like la 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 la. This will be fun. Wow. So recording this part will be fun. And then when you actually get to it, it's like the logistics of it is annoying.
When you write your script word by word, you spend a good amount of, time to writing. But when you write things down, it's so much easier to look back in the future. Let's say your video didn't perform well. You can give feedback to yourself and identify the area.
The Russian Badger? I do. Oh, I can do videos like that. Yeah, because I can do Miku Miku dance.
You can improve in your script. And if it does perform well, you look back and identify the areas that were good so that you can apply it next time. If
For
you
example,
do a freestyle,
oh my god, before I got a new graphics card, look at how fucking shitty that is. And do you know the meme of like like the Pepe frog is on the ground spilled like
you will never be one of us.
And the fucking what's it called? Watch Mojo voice. So this is the real trailer and it's flashing. This is an animation I made. So like she's sleeping on the job. She's being captured, but no, she's doing a chicken dance. It's supposed to be bloopers of like the actual trailer. Amber's just trash, so you do that to her. This is Ningguang going like whoosh, doing a power, but outtake, she's flipping off the camera. Like, you know what I mean? So like I could play Genshin and then make a and this was done in Miku Miku dance, not Source Filmmaker.
And this wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory?
Fucking love the frown because she stole this line. Anyway,
awkward.
Yeah, I can do videos like that.
Sometimes it still feels
Let's do it.
But as you keep going and when talking to the camera becomes your second nature, guess what? For me, now talking to actual human beings feels awkward.
Nerd.
No, I'm just kidding.
Never mind.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. Maybe not. But if you want to get confident in front of the camera, you just need to practicing. That's it, to be honest. Like, you don't need to take a camera confidence course or something. Just talk in front of the camera again and again and again. That's it. There's no shortcut. And also, another good news is you've got the all time in the world to perfect your video recording skills, because let me be real, like nobody's going to watch your first few videos, maybe even first 50, 60, 70, 100 videos. So you got the
big oof. Damn. Wait.
opportunity.
No one's gonna watch your first 50, 60, 70, 100
To
videos.
practice while no one is
Well, you can combine with gameplay and funny moments.
watching you. Isn't it a good thing? I think instead of
Yeah.
feeling discouraged by your speaking skills, see it as a chance to improve, an opportunity. Most of us are short on time and learning how
The editing is the most, like, you can add the most character, but it's the most annoying part of the entire
Video.
process. I'm stuck on the editing for a whole year of one video.
videos, like come up with ideas, getting comfortable in front of the camera, and there are so many things you will need to learn, because making videos is a new skill that we don't really learn in school. For some reason, I used to edit my own videos, even though I knew I could like afford them, but I was like, oh, it's time to save money or something. But our most important asset is time. It's not money. If you're not
Yeah, hiring an editor.
Not obsessed.
I'm outsourcing this stream right now.
You learn other sides of content creation, and if you still want to edit your videos, then you can always learn. The important part is to start posting, because otherwise you're going to come up with billion excuses to stop you from posting the video.
Fucking facts. Yeah, dude.
I have an editor and I still procrastinate on creating videos after 8 years of content creation.
This video right here, I made this video a year ago. It starts. Animation on this thing. This fucking mask right here with the too late behind. That took so long. The music, the montage, the skateboarding, the editing, Among Us, the fucking a dancing girl in the background. If you That was so basic. Good shit. I made that video a year ago, and I didn't add. There's one more thing I need to do with editing. One more, and I just haven't for the last 12 months. Because
trust.
I just don't feel like it. Like I don't know.
The more opportunities you give yourself to make excuses, the better it is.
I have so many excuses.
Once you created your video,
So
it's
many.
time to upload it on YouTube. It's my favorite part. Like, I can explain the satisfaction after
Infinite.
publishing a video and seeing it live. And even when I didn't have subscribers, even when I wasn't getting good views, I just fall in love with that feeling. So now after this video, give yourself a promise, or make yourself a promise. I don't know which one is correct.
I don't know what she's gonna say, but we're making ourselves a promise, right, King Greffius? Right now. Is it like record a new video?
Publish one video within the next 7 days. If you're not applying what you learned, then there's no point in watching this video. You're just wasting your time and you're just making yourself an excuse to not publish. Learning is best done by doing, so get up, start brainstorming ideas, start scripting, and start creating. You got everything you need. And you got
Shit.
this. And if you enjoyed this video, check out this video of mine where I dive deeper into
All right.
how to make money.
That was some good advice. That was a lot of getting called the fuck out for 17 minutes straight. Goddamn. All right. 1 week from now. FML. All right. GG's.